Greetings, citizens of Nerdtropolis. Sean Taj here, the mayor of Nerdtropolis, and my guest today is Mike Roth, the director of Merry Little Batman. Hey, Mike.
How's it going?
So happy to finally be chatting with you. I've been waiting a long time for this because, first off, congrats on Merry Little Batman on Prime Video. It's such a festive delight. And being a long time Batman fan, my inner 4, 5, 6-year-old came out. I'm like, this is awesome. Where has this been? The whole lifetime of Batman. It is fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So how did this idea of Merry Little Batman come about? Was this something for it to be created for the holiday themed, Batman film, or was this something that evolved over time and just Christmas was inserted in?
Yeah, it really began. Honestly, it began with one of our executives, Sammy Perlmutter, had this idea of what if we did a Christmas movie with Batman, right? And Batman's a little kid, and then villains break in. And it's kind of Home Alone-ish. And so it kind of started with this elevator pitch. And then from there, we started exploring that space. I came on as a director, and then we brought in Guillaume Vesque as an art director, and we brought Morgan Evans in as a writer. And we just started building out this world. And so the idea of it being a Christmas movie that's driven by Christmas was always part of the DNA from the very beginning. And it informed all the decisions that we made through the whole process, from the art to who Bruce is and why he is the way he is, to Damian, to, what's happening in the story. So it's always been a part of it.
I'm so glad this finally came out and this was created, because this is definitely fantastic. I'm going to keep saying how awesome this is. What went into the decision-making process of this particular animation? I love it. It's very unique, and it definitely works for this world of Christmas in Gotham. I actually really loved it.
Yeah. So what went into it again, we didn't want Christmas just to be a backdrop. We wanted Christmas to actually drive the story. So it was how do we do that exactly? So, we were looking at children's books and picture books, and we kind of arrived at this idea of Ron Searle inspired drawings, right? Because Ron Searle's drawings are both very sketchy and kind of crude and gritty, but they're also very humorous. And we needed both of those components, right? Because we needed the humor, but we also needed it to be gritty because it's Batman, And then from there, we just kept, we arrived at a monochromatic approach to the color, all again in the vein of just trying to make this feel like a Christmas picture book, like a Christmas storybook.
Yeah, you definitely brought that to life. Is there a favorite Easter egg that you have in this?
Yes.
Tons of them, I'm sure. What is one that stands out to you?
I have a bunch. The bat phone I love, the nipples on this. But my favorite is Carmine Infantino is in it. So in that action sequence where Damian's fighting Bane and Poison Ivy in the toy store, there's a guy who gets hit by a vine and he spills a cup of coffee on himself and he says, "Terrific." So that's Carmine Infantino, everybody. And it's really special to me because I knew Carmine, and I'm also friends with Carmine's nephews. And so at the very beginning, when we first started putting this together, even when we didn't even have a script, we were just what could the story possibly be? I always was I kind of want to get Carmine in here somehow.
Yes, such a wonderful film. And I hope there's, a future of holiday themed Batman films, or even make this into a comic book for a younger audience as well. I think that's all, we need a lot of this, and it's a great creation y'all did. And so I just want to thank you for Merry Little Batman.
Yeah, thanks so much. And there's going to be a television series.
Well, that's awesome. I'm all in. Thanks for that little scoop. I appreciate that. Real pleasure, Mike. We'll talk soon for sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Once again, this is Sean Taj, the mayor of Nerdtropolis, and stay tuned for more movie news, reviews, interviews, and trailers.